Ronald T. Rump here again. You know, most times vice presidential hopefuls are picked at the very last minute, usually just before the convention. So this election period, I'm going to break with tradition, and tonight I would like to name my entire cabinet, including my vice president. Now, I thought about it long and hard, and after many phone calls back and forth, I was able to come up with only one man for this job. And his name is the great late night host, Jimmy Kimmel! Now, I know if Jimmy could be here tonight, he'd tell me, and you, what an honor it is to be selected as the vice presidential hopeful. Well, I just have to say, Jimmy, it is my pleasure to have you join me in this great race. And I welcome all of America to join with us as we tour the country and win the next election. Such a great crowd tonight. Thank you so much. There's got to be 10,000 people out there tonight sharing this with me, and I want to thank you all for being here. Now, secondly, my Secretary of State. Now, I can't think of a better man. You know him, I know him, we all love him, Stephen Colbert! I know if Stephen was here tonight, he would thank me for this great honor too. And I can't think of a better man for the job than Stephen Colbert as Secretary of State. I mean, the man is a blessing to this country, even if he is Canadian. Now, my next one, I tell you, people just love this guy, and I love him too. And I'm not quite sure where I want to put him into my administration, but I tell you what, he's just so damn cute, and the women love him. Let's give a hand for Jimmy Fallon! Yeah! Thank you, thank you. And thank you, Jimmy, for just wanting to be a part of my administration. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's a very, very important job that this country has to think about constantly, and that is our defense. And I'll tell you, defense of this country I take very seriously, and I can't think of a better group of men to be my Secretary of Defense than the Roots! Gentleman sitting across from Vladimir Putin, he'll be crapping in his drawers, that's for sure. Now, I want to tell you about the Roots. There's some bad mother...
Shut your mouth!
Hey, I'm talking about the Roots. Can you dig it? Everybody be happy with that pick. Now finally, I almost feel sorry for the guy He was the host of The Tonight Show. Succeeded Jay Leno. High hopes for this man. And then Leno decided he wanted his job back. And they pushed him over to TBS. Now, I'm not sure how much longer he's going to last over at TBS. But I'll tell you one thing. I think he'd make a great Supreme Court Justice someday as the first Irish American. Conan O'Brien, yeah! Now, I'm sure if Conan was here tonight, he'd tell me too, Ronald, I accept your blessed offer. And I'm sure he would. Now, some of you might be asking, well, hey Ronald, looks like you picked a bunch of late night show hosts to be in your cabinet. Well, to tell you the truth, I go to bed at 9 o'clock. And I need one of these guys to answer that 3 a.m. phone call, because I ain't going to be getting up in that morning. Thank you. Tonight, and this is a glorious night for me, being able to pick my cabinet. And I just want to say, I want to thank those 111 people that have viewed my YouTube videos. You know, it does my heart good and lets me know that I'm heading in the right direction with this campaign, and we'll see you in Iowa!